A historic church in Platte City is now no more. It had to come down because it was severely damaged in last week's storms, all that heavy rain. Jenna Hanchard is live in Platte City now with the latest on the demolition.
Jow, what's left here of what this church was once now it's a pile of rubble. As you can see right here, all of the bricks just splattered here on 3rd and Farrell Street. The other thing that you can see, and we're going to zoom in here, is this stained glass. That's what they tried to preserve here before they were able to demolish this church. It took them a little while to demolish the church, and that's because they wanted to preserve at least 3 or 4 pieces of this stained glass. But here's video that we have of this church coming down to the ground this morning. This church stood for more than 160 years. It hadn't been open for the last 20 years, but before that it was used as a Masonic lodge. People here in the community just remember it as a pillar in the community just because of the architecture of this church and exactly how it looked. I spoke with one woman, and here's what she had to say about the church and its place in the community.
That's sad when a building has stood that long and has withstood bad weather before. And when you come into town, you drive past it, even if you're not on the street, you look up and you can see it. It had a tall steeple, it had a bell tower, and that's really important, and we don't have those buildings anymore.
I spoke with one woman about 15 minutes ago, and she said, boy, if the walls of this church could talk, it would have so much to say because it has so much history in this community here in Platte City. Back to you, Jow.
All right.